you ready? Let's go.
So today I'm going to talk about why you find my discomfort funny. And I don't just mean you, I just mean general. In general, people tend to find it funny when I'm uncomfortable, when I'm awkward, when I'm angry. Any of the things that I feel unhappy about seems to make other people laugh. And there are two main things that make me feel uncomfortable. There's lots more things that make me feel uncomfortable, but I'm not going to talk about them in front of a group full of people. And if you giggled about that blue one, fucking grow up. So the first one is frustration. I call it frustration because I'm English. Other people call it anger, but obviously I can't let it show outside. I was brought up in a nation where if somebody wants to start a fight with you, they call you mate. So you have to be super friendly and polite. And the thing that makes me most angry is everything about shops. And it's like, probably the first one is other people. So when you're going into a shop and you're queuing for ages and the person in front of you doesn't get out their wallet, like they haven't got any idea they're going to pay. They're going to start some sort of fucking bartering system. And I can weave a basket for you, but at least they're not the person that's in W.H. Smith's that says, would you like a kilogram of dairy milk without biro? I'm like, I just wanted to write that. I'm sorry, I can't. Same people as well that say, do you want to top up or do you want £50 worth of perfume in Superdrug? No, I just came in for this tiny thing. And then everyone's embarrassed. But the worst part is the thing that drives me most crazy is closed shops. And I have a real fury about this. 24-hour shops that are closed on a Sunday morning or closed on a Saturday night. You can't call yourself a 24-hour shop if you're closed on a fucking Saturday. But really, the thing that's worse about shopping is crowds, isn't it? It's just like, I'm never going in the right direction as a crowd. If I'm going this way, they're going that way. When I'm trying to move quickly, they're definitely stopping. They're walking incredibly slowly. But what that really is just other people. And that's what makes me feel really uncomfortable, is just other people. That's it. It's just awkwardness. It's just like all of this. So I'm just going to look over in this direction for a bit. But, and awkwardness for me is like that tiny little voice in your head. And sometimes it's a whisper. We've all got that voice in our head, right? Yeah. Okay. But we've all got that voice in our head that says things like, that whispers to you, the things that you really want to say out loud, like, oh my God, why are they putting the milk in first? And then there's but the real awkwardness, the real thing that obviously sort of makes you laugh, the one that creeps out like a little bit of a laugh, little grin, is when you desperately want to scream at people when you want to say something. And I first noticed that screaming when I was a teenage boy. That internal one, obviously with the opposite sex, when she's looking at me. And I'm like, oh my God, why is she looking at me? She's making direct eye contact, what's wrong with her? And then she's not looking at me, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done that she won't even bear to look at me? But I'm obviously a bit older now, I'm slightly less awkward, because I've realised that everybody feels like that. Everybody has that voice in their head. And probably even when I was a teenage boy, that girl had that voice in her head as well. And she's thinking, oh my God, this is so awkward, he's looking at me. Or is he having a stroke? If I do something, will he think I like him? I'm just going to leave it. Which is fine. I was having a stroke, it ended up terribly. But the key thing for me about being awkward is that it's actually not knowing about what's going to happen next. And that's the thing that makes you feel really nervous. Like, I can see you feel a little bit nervous now because we've got this, and I'm just going to pick on someone. I'm going to pick on you. I've only got 5 minutes, so there's no hesitation. You have to come up very quickly. You can just stand here. Thank you very much. A big cheer. Now, if you just keep looking out like that, like you're pretending to talk, yeah. That's good. Now, obviously, she doesn't know what's going to happen next, and that's where she starts to feel awkward. And if I stand here, and you all read that slide, yeah, that's even more awkward, isn't it? Yeah, totally. Oh God, that's even worse, isn't it? And if I look really closely, and if I say, oh, you smell very nice. You smell like. That's good. It's like, you're laughing, she's not, it's horrible. It's horrible. She's like, she's not sure whether I'm a psychopath. Oh, see, that's it, she's got no shame. It's fine. It's like, so we all feel awkward about what's going to happen next. But you can sit down now, that's okay. Thank you very much for that. And that's what we're really laughing at, you see. What we're really laughing at is that relief that it's not happening to you, and that relief that it's happening to somebody else, and obviously that relief that it's finally over. So thank you very much, and next time you're laughing at me, I'll know you're really laughing at you. But I'm just making this awkward bit now. It's still awkward.
It's still awkward.
We'll just wait for the slide to come up, that's okay. I hope you're not uncomfortable. I'm not. There we go.